the channel. Thank you guys so much. It's awesome we've come this far. In the top left has the red Terran. It's time. And in the bottom right as the blue Zerg, it's SortOf. SortOf taking down Probe in the previous series, 2-0. Probe had a very valiant defense considering the position that he was put into. But, I mean, time is just going to be on another level here. I would argue he's certainly not the top Terran in the world, but certainly one of the top Terrans currently playing the game of StarCraft. Reaper expand here from Time. Hatch gas pool from SortOf. Reaper moves out, SortOf. Already has the third up. And Orling's gonna try and defend. A classic ZVT interaction. Queen is out. That means this Reaper's time is limited. Very tight control from both players means no casualties will be suffered. Well, I guess one casualty was suffered, but, you know, we're gonna forget about him. Okay, Time finally gonna back out here. Reactor on the factory for some Hellion play. Starport dropping a tech lab. And a fusion core is dropped here on Simulacrum. Queen's perfectly in position to deflect this. The Hellions are not going to make it through. SortOf moves to intercept from another angle. Speed Overlord on a collision course with his fusion core. And there it is. He's seen it. He sees the tech lab on the starport. That's all the scouting information the Zerg needs. The Overlord died a noble death. Time. Getting a bunch more Hellions ready to harass BC's about halfway done back at home. Time really doesn't want to lose a Hellion here. He needs as many of these as possible to hit in one location while the BC blinks to another. 4 Spore Crawlers going down. For Time can be quite operational by the time the battle cruiser arrives. And behind this, Stim started for the Terran. So Time is going to transition out of this Hellion pressure, this 8 Hellion pressure with the battle cruiser, straight into Bio. Alright, 1 Queen goes down despite the large amount of transfuse here. And Time's BC will be forced to back out. However, this 4th should get cancelled from SortOf. There it is. So far, a Creep Tumor, a Queen, 2 Overlords, and apparently something else have gone down to the Wrath of the BC. And that's it. This is just a 1 battle cruiser committal here from Time. He's not investing further. He's going straight into the Marines, getting 1/1 infantry upgrades. A very conservative attack from Time. And of course, he forces the Spire from SortOf. If he's lucky, SortOf's going to pump out a few Corruptors, which, Corruptors not known to trade the best against Marines. Roach speed almost finished here for the Zerg. Does SortOf have a Baneling Nest? He does not. So it's going to be a Ling Ravager play. Hopefully. He needs the Ravagers, though. There are no Ravagers on the field. Here comes the Bio. A lot of tumors cleaned up here. The Lings absolutely melt to the Hellbat Marine. There's the Ravagers, but there's no shield left for them. GG, and Time takes game number. In the top left corner, taking the first win in this best-of-3 semi-final. It's the Red Terran Time. And in the bottom right, as the Blue Zerg, it's SortOf. Oh god, I feel it in my Zerg heart for SortOf that last game. Roachling does not trade very well against Hellbat Marine. It just does not. Time hitting with a conservative 1 battlecruiser, 8 Hellion attack, not overcommitting, not reinforcing it. Just, you know, letting it do the damage it could, psyching SortOf out into spamming Roach, and not getting a Baneling Nest, not getting Baneling speed, and not getting Ravagers in time to deal with the incoming Bio threat, and just steamrolling the Zerg army. Reaper taps in against the drones. Not gonna get a kill yet. Some delayed mining time on the injured ones, but I mean that's preferable to forcing a spore, or of course losing one. Okay. 1-1-1 again from the Terran. Tech Lab on the barracks. So we're gonna see a Hellion pressure with a Liberator. And he should be researching Stim after this for a bio play. Sort of in the meantime, grabbing 6 slings. Did get the 3rd out. This is a little bit vulnerable to drop play on the high ground, but I don't know actually why I said that. Of course it is, but I mean, that's the preferable 3rd for the Zerg. I just don't play on Nightshade, man. I'm not gonna lie. I hate this map. But pro gamers seem to really differ. Nightshade gets played all the time in these pro circuits. Free. Time just focused on poking in here. And yeah, there's not going to be a fusion core or anything back home. He is committing to the bio play. Liberator sieges up on the probe line, or drone line. It's going to get 2 kills before being forced away by the Spore Crawler. Queen ready to intercept from the other angle. It's going to have to reposition a little bit. Yeah. Time not losing a single unit yet this game. Third orbital almost finished here. For our Terran as well. Sort of going for a 4th base. Liberator trades out for Queen, which is kind of alright, I guess. And, I mean, Time's gearing up here for a Hellbat Marine tank push. This time there is Ling Bane lying in wait. The Terran is up in army supply, though. And these 3 tanks are going to pound away at the Zerg forces if they get in range. Time doing a great job pulling the Queens to absorb the tank shots as the Lings get into engage. 2 of the tanks go down as well as some of the bio, but this costs the Zerg a lot of his army. Oh, huge Baneling connections here. I guess not huge. They were like okay Baneling connections. Hey! Time taking a quick 2-0 over SortOf. Monka S, man. Time's mechanics just absolutely out of control.